Alright, so basically, as you've probably seen in the last couple of videos that I've done where I've been doing a bit of hunting and stuff like that, I don't really have a lot of hunting clothes and I don't really have a lot of money to allocate to them at the moment. Getting back into it, it's really expensive. So I decided to just give the old Temu a go. If you excuse the mess that we got going on here, but it's been a busy time in the workshop lately. I've been making this, which is just a backup knife that I made out of a file. If I've got any more pictures of what it started off as, don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but like, you know, that's the first time I've ever done anything like that, and it resembles something that is a knife, and it's reasonably sharp, so I'm happy with that. We'll use that in a future video, probably to skin or even just to gut something. Maybe we even just use it for bushcrafting because it's more of like a utility style thing. I don't know, we'll see how we go, but that's not why we're here. We're here because we got some Temu products that are hunting gear. We're going to see how good they are. I'm not expecting much, but it also did not cost me much. I'm not sure the exact price, but I will put it on the screen because I'll go back and have a look how much it all cost me. And we'll just check out what the quality is like and see if it's actually worth the hassle, because hunting gear is really expensive. What are we going to start off with first? I'm probably a little bit out of frame at the moment, but it's alright, I'll bring it back over in a sec. We'll start off with the little hunting mask. It's just a generic face mask. Don't know how much of it and how well you can see it. Try to put it under the light, you know. First time I think I've done an unboxing on this channel. I imagine that crackling sound just is wonderful. You know, it's nothing. It's a lot larger than I thought it would be. That's not what I meant. But, you know, the material is okay. It's very roughly cut. Like, I don't know how well you can see it, if I can even get it to start rolling over. But the edges of it are like really frayed already. Like it's, I'm guessing it just comes off in a big tube like this and they just, but I don't know, we'll see what it looks like. I'll put it all on at the end, we'll have a look. I reckon if you burn the edges of that, it'll be fine. And it does look like camo. What's next? Oh, we've got a backpack. Oh, we don't need a card out, it fell out. That's always a good sign. But basically I've got a black tactical style pack that I use when I ride my bike, and that's been more or less annexed to be a hunting pack most of the time, / travel pack. It's been everywhere with me. It's been to Sydney. Shut up, Bjorn. And I seen this, and I think it was like, I want to say like 27, 30 bucks, something like that. And it is considerably smaller than my other pack, which might present as a problem because I do carry a little bit of stuff. But let's just pull it out and see what it's actually like. Like the zips on it. The zips are thick. Like they actually look pretty solid. I don't know if that's like their attempt at some waterproofing or what's going on there, but that does look like it would keep out some moisture. We got a little American flag patch that wasn't even supposed to come with it. That wasn't even in the actual picture, but we drive Jeeps and shoot guns, so I guess we're pretty much American anyway. Front pocket, pretty much the same style of like waterproofing. A couple of little extra storage pieces. One of the main pouches, more of the same type of stuff. A couple of little extra pouches to put some stuff aside there that you want to get to quickly, I guess. And the main one, not entirely sure what that is, just another compartment, plus like some separating there. It looks alright. My main concern is how the stitching and stuff's going to hold up. Like, these probably aren't going to last, the little plastic buckles. I'm not expecting much for them, they don't look real good. But the stitching around all of this type of stuff seems to be alright. That one's a bit shonky. Like, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it in the lighting, but this is the best I can do. This side looks good. This side's like terrible. It's got your little handle there and all that. It's alright. I don't know. If it lasts the test of time, then all the better, but otherwise it looks alright. Put that there. Let's see what we've got next. This is the one I'm most concerned about. So we got some shoes. I don't know if you've actually noticed in the videos I've already done, or if you can even see them for that matter, but I typically hunt in just normal steel cap boots, and it's not unusual for me to walk many Ks in them. So basically I was just looking for a boot to fill in and be half decent until I can afford to buy a really nice set, because if you're going to invest in anything, a nice set of boots, if you're going to do a lot of walking, is probably what you want. So I don't know, visual inspection on the outside, there's not much to them. They feel very thin, and I doubt they're waterproof, and they're very light. Don't know, they look not super cheap, they're not like Kmart level cheap, but they're not outstanding either. The padding in them is questionable, we're probably going to replace that, but I don't know, we'll chuck them on and see what they like to wear. They look alright, they're not terrible. Yeah, no, they look okay. I'm just very much doubting their waterproof capabilities at the moment. But we'll sit them there and we'll move on to the next one. And then we'll chuck it all on and have a look. What the hell did I do with it? This one. Those of you that have seen, see that I hunt in a grey hoodie. It's worked for me in the past, but I wanted something a bit better and a bit more official, dedicated to the role instead of ruining my hoodies. So we got this, and first thing I can tell you is it's very thin. Like, there's no weight to that whatsoever, and I don't think that's going to be warm at all, but it wasn't expensive, so I wouldn't expect it to be. The camo pattern looks alright, but you can see it's like, it's almost translucent. It'd still work, but it's like, it's getting to the point where you can almost see between it, and it's starting to become translucent. But the strings look terrible. I'm not gonna lie, they're absolutely terrible. There's no structure to them at all. I feel like I could snap that if I pulled hard enough. Stitching around the hood's alright. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, it's more or less, it's got that like white fluffy stuff on the inside. No warmth, but that's alright because the weather's starting to warm up a bit now. So hopefully by the time it starts cooling down again, I'll have some better gear anyway. That means we can still wear it in the warm. But yeah, the stitching looks alright all the way around there. Seams up the side look alright. Under the armpits look alright. It'll work. Now we'll chuck it on and have a look. Ooh, that's a bit tight. Brother! That's not terrible. First things first, you can notice the shoes are comfortable to stand in. I'm not saying they're going to be comfortable to walk in, but they're comfortable to stand in. They're more comfortable than what I was wearing. Next thing with the shoes is they kind of feel like Converses to wear, as stupid as that sounds, but they do. Also, I've changed the camera angle, so hopefully you can see all of what I'm wearing. These are the pants I always wear, but I went with these. I just kept these, and my idea behind it was they can see my upper torso most of the time. I needed a new pack, needed something to cover my face, haven't got gloves yet, boots for walking instead of the crap ones I keep slipping over in. But I wasn't worried about the pants because you've seen how thick a lot of the stuff I shoot in is, and most of the time from the waist down is covered with scrub. So we've left that, and these have done fine so far. Next thing, the strings on the shoes are like rubbery almost. They're really hard to tie a knot in. They need to be restrung because they're just display model type stringing at the moment. So that's probably got something to do with it. They just feel real stretchy. Like no matter how much you tie a knot in them, they just let go. So if worst comes to worst, we'll restring them. They should be fine, and maybe new inner soles. Still doubt they're waterproof, but they look and feel okay. Next thing with the hoodie, it's pretty tight. Like once you got it on, it's not really restrictive. It's short in the sleeves. Like it's not too bad, just short in the sleeves, and it feels a bit tighter in the shoulders when you're getting it on. Like I'm not the biggest fella in the world, but this jumper makes me feel like it. Sort of the same story with the shoes. They must have a decent sized heel on them because I feel like I'm like 3 inches taller than what I should be. But other than that, pretty happy. Like it's not going to be a warm thing. You're definitely going to need a layer, but it'll be fine for like mild weather. We'll see how the face mask goes. Now, if you're any good with these type of sleeve type masks, you can wrap them up and do them all sorts of things. I'm not going to bother doing that for the sake of the video, but like, there's not much to say about it. You can see more than I can. Does it look okay? Like, oh. Just knocked the absolute shit out of my mic. As I was saying, you guys could see more than I can. I'm going to have gloves on obviously, but a majority of the time, if I'm sitting still, I'm probably going to look like this. So, you know, it's okay. It's okay. For the price I paid, which will be on the screen now, we'll see how it lasts the test of time. So far I'm happy with it. It's better than walking around in normal clothes. As for the backpack, I've just stuffed in the actual hoodie that I was wearing when I come out here to give it a bit of, like, fill it out a bit so you can see how it looks. It's okay. It's going to be small, I know that. I'm probably still going to end up using the other pack at some stage just for the extra carry space, but it'll do for now. If anything, worst case scenario, it might force me to not take as much junk with me, which, you know, having to lug it all that distance, I'm pretty sure my body will appreciate that. Again, with the hoodie, you can kind of see it's translucent, but it should be enough to break up your silhouette. So without being able to actually field test it yet, I'll give it the pass. Have my doubts about water durability, have my doubts about some of the seaming maybe, but mostly it's alright. The biggest things that I see as a negative is I don't think the inner soles are much good, the shoelaces are probably pretty average. It's not going to be waterproof, I don't reckon. I'll do an update video in the future because you probably can just wax them because they're kind of that like felty material. They probably will wick water off that way. But we'll test them and do an update video in the future. As for the hoodie, string's terrible, translucent, sizing is a little bit weird, but for the price, it's okay. Backpack is a little small, but that's not through fault of them. I knew it was going to be small. I ordered a smaller size because it was cheap. One spot, the stitching looks terrible. The buckles don't look like much. Other than that, it looks good. I'm happy with it. And the face mask, it is what it is. Like, I'll use it as multiple things. It'll be hunting and fishing, probably just general camping. It costs like nothing. It's fine for the price. So, yeah, if you've seen some cheap gear on Temu, maybe you want to buy it as well. I think it's okay. If you can afford to get the more expensive stuff, then get the more expensive stuff. You're going to get what you pay for. But if you're just starting out and just need a set of gear, I think it's fine. And so far I'm not disappointed with my purchase, so we'll test it out in the future and do an update video. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.